It was a cold Thursday night when everything came to a head. The house was quiet except for the ticking clock in the hallway and the faint hum of the refrigerator. I had just returned from work, expecting the usual greetings, the familiar warmth of home. Instead, I was met with silence and a tension that prickled the air. She, my wife, Anna, was sitting on the edge of the sofa, her eyes fixed on her hands. I could feel it, the heaviness in the room, the unspoken words waiting to drop like stones. "I need to tell you something," she said finally, her voice low, hesitant. I sat down across from her, trying to mask the suspicion creeping in. "Go ahead," I said, my tone calm, though my heart was already racing. She took a deep breath. I haven't been completely honest with you lately. There's been someone else." The words hit me harder than I expected. My first instinct was disbelief, then shock, then a slow, sinking feeling in my chest. I wanted to yell, to demand explanations, to unravel the betrayal piece by piece. But instead, I felt a strange clarity. "I see," I said softly, standing up. "Thank you for telling me." Anna looked up, surprise flashing in her eyes. "Wait, you're not angry? You're not?" "I am," I interrupted, finally, though not in the way she expected. "I'm angry at the lie, not just the act. But I can't stay here tonight, pretending everything is normal. I need to leave." She tried to reach for my hand, but I stepped back. "No. Tonight, I walk away. Maybe for good. I need time to think, time to breathe without this shadow over everything we've built." I packed a small bag, grabbed my keys, and left the house without looking back. The cold night air bit at my face, but it felt cleansing, like stepping out of a suffocating cage. I believed, truly, that our story had ended there, that the lie she had told had drawn a line that could not be crossed. For days, I stayed away, keeping busy, finding solace in routine. Friends checked in, but I deflected questions, insisting I needed space. My mind replayed every moment leading up to that night, analyzing every detail, every warning sign I might have missed. Then, on the 7th day, I received a text from her. "Can we talk? I need you to hear the truth." My first instinct was to ignore it. I had already walked away. The story was over. But something in her message, genuine, urgent, desperate, made me pause. I agreed to meet at the small park near our old neighborhood, a neutral place where neither of us had control, neither could manipulate the environment. When I arrived, she was already there, pacing, her face pale and tense. I stayed back, arms crossed, letting her speak first. "I lied," she admitted immediately. "But not about what you think. There wasn't someone else. I feared you'd leave me if I admitted the truth about my job. The late nights, the secret meetings, they were about a surprise project I've been working on, something that could secure our future. I couldn't risk you thinking I was hiding something bad." I froze, my mind spinning. The betrayal I had felt for days, the anger, the grief, the heartbreak, had been misplaced. Her actions had been about ambition, fear, and protection, not infidelity. "You left without listening," she continued, tears welling up. "And I should have trusted you more, let you in. I see now how my secrecy made everything worse." I exhaled slowly, letting the tension drain from my body. The hurt hadn't vanished, but the relief was overwhelming. "You scared me," I said softly. I thought it was over." She shook her head. "It doesn't have to be. I made a mistake, yes, but our story isn't over, not unless we let it be." We sat on the park bench in silence for a few minutes, the cool night air wrapping around us, a quiet space for reflection. I realized then that the night I had left, believing everything was finished, had been a turning point. Not because it ended us, but because it forced us both to confront trust, fear, and communication. By the end of the night, we walked home together, not holding hands, not yet, but side by side, cautiously stepping back into a story we thought had ended, ready to rewrite it with honesty and understanding. Sometimes, the hardest part of love isn't betrayal. It's realizing that the truth can be hidden behind fear, and only patience, calm, and courage can reveal it.